to the Desperate Historian, where there's no AI, no BS. I'm your host, Dr. Aaron Miller. Say hello to my co-host, the Falcon. What? No, I'm not telling them that. Then start your own channel. Okay, quick channel update. I have made a technology upgrade. This is not a commercial or anything, but I am now using a camera instead of the camera that's in my laptop. This is the Logitech StreamCam Plus that I'm using. Again, not an ad. This is what I'm using. And I bring this up because this was the gift they gave me for 15 years of loyal service at the college right before they gave me the axe. So a little bit of irony there that I'm now using the camera they gave me before they canned me. So I'm trying to adopt some new technology. As you may have seen in my first episode, I don't know anything about technology. I'm a complete Luddite, but you'll see where I'm going with this week to week. But enough about that, and on to today's message. Some unsolicited advice today. Do something old-timey in your daily life. Do something retro, vintage, old school, whatever you want to call it. Do that in your daily life and embrace it. I know that sounds weird coming from a guy on a YouTube channel, but there's some reasons for this. I do a few of these things in my own life. I'm not bragging. It's just some things I've adopted and I like to do. For one thing, I carry kind of an old school folding knife with me. I don't use a tactical multi-tool. The old school folding knives, they're just more practical. They're less scary when you use them in front of other people, and they fit into kind of every occasion, whether it's a formal occasion, if you're just at work. They always fit. They're discreet, and you can use it without making any kind of a fuss. Another thing that I do is I often make cowboy coffee on the stove. It takes a little longer than the Keurig machine, but it tastes better. It's better for the environment. Might be healthier for us too. So I do that. I also use an old school double-edged safety razor. It does a better job than the electrics do. It's cheaper. It's also better for the environment than the cartridge razors. The replacement blades on a safety razor are only a few cents a piece if you buy them in bulk. For the cartridge razors, they're much more expensive, sometimes a couple dollars or several dollars for replacements. So there's a lot of reasons to kind of embrace old school technology, old timey technology in your daily lives. For one thing, you're preserving history, and that's great. The objects need to be preserved, but also the techniques and the knowledge need to be preserved. The reenactors out there, the enthusiasts out there, they're already doing this, and they're doing a great job of preserving history this way. So you could also be a part of that, just in a small way. You also really understand how people used to live in the past. You have an appreciation for the time it took to do something, the effort it took to do something, or maybe how something was even better in the past. Also, a lot of these old school vintage things, they're better for the environment. You're not buying something new that's going to break down and you're going to have to throw away. You can preserve something, you can save something from going to the landfill, so it's better for the environment. The cost is also better. If you can buy something secondhand, you can keep using it, repurpose something. That's often more economical. So the cost is also better. You'll also discover too that some of the old technologies, they perfected something. There's really no way to improve upon it, no matter what new technology we may develop. So some of these old objects, they will literally last forever. They will outlive us. You'll notice the craftsmanship on some of these old school objects. You'll notice that they're made out of wood or metal, and they're not made of cheap plastic, or they're not flimsy. They're built to last. You know, a lot of times today we have planned obsolescence. Companies, they want you to buy something knowing that it's going to break down eventually. It's that you're going to have to replace it. Even worse are the things that require you to buy a subscription service too. So you'll have to buy replacements or updates or software updates, and you have to do a subscription service, and they're just taking money from you. So again, a lot of the old technology, a lot of times it was just better. It was perfected, and they didn't really need to improve upon it, and you don't have to constantly replace it. Another aspect to embracing kind of old technology in life is that it kind of slows you down. And we kind of need that today. We need a slower pace of life. There's almost like a Zen meditative quality to embracing old school technology. So if you make cowboy coffee, if you use some other kind of old technology, it may take a little longer, but in the end the results are better, and you kind of get to take a breath and not constantly tied into your phone or your email or texting or something like that, it kind of slows us down. So maybe you already do something that is an old-timey, old-school technology. If you do, why don't you post it in the comments? Tell us what you do that's already old school or old-timey or vintage. If you like this kind of content, why don't you give us a like and subscribe? You could be my first subscriber yet. I sure would appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you on The Desperate Historian.